everybody. It's Captain Grizz here, and today I am continuing my patrol. It is 1 April 1941, and so far this patrol has been pretty good. I still have plenty of torpedoes, and
Wir sind schon so lange auf See.
at the rear here, I think I'm all good. Yeah, I'm full of torpedoes. I am kind of running low on deck gun rounds. Oh, let me take a look.
Herr Kaloy? Kapitän? Herr Kaloy?
Get him down below decks. The problem is, he release the
Herr
sailors.
Kaloy? Kapitän? Zu Befehl, Herr Kaloy.
Go ahead and leave him alone. But anyway, so I'm continuing to just go through the site. I think I'm going to try some different stuff today. I want to see if this works. And usually it involves with the hydrophone, timing the convoy or seeing if we could find out the speed of the convoy through the hydrophone. Okay, there's a formula for it, and I know it's been used in another one I've played, Wolfpack, and it works. So I want to see if here in U-Boat, if the same thing kind of works, if I can get the same kind of pulses and stuff, and see if it gets close to what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the hydrophone and time it, and then I'm gonna check it visually and see if I'm close or if it's accurate. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. Still patrolling this zone.
Herr Kaloy? Herr Kaloy.
Out of range. Alright, just go to sleep then.
Herr Kaloy?
He's in his bunk. Good. Well, I'm hoping to find some other ships here soon, just giving some people a break, assuming they... I guess he's recovering, so the radio man may not. Okay. Sleep, captain's getting better. Moving. Moving slowly. There we go. Good about right here. I'm gonna go ahead and dive. See what we could find out here. Be a great night to attack a convoy. The seas aren't too bad, and it's pretty dark. Running that.
Kapitän?
Here.
Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
Helping. Okay, so we're going down. Captain. Put the radio and listen.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Oh, I'm gonna need that now.
Herr
Okay, so let's
Kaloy?
get him on the hydrophone.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
Get the captain. Using observation scope. Do a listen check here. Let's just see if we can find something. Having issues with this guy
Kaloy?
sleeping, so I'm just gonna give him some coffee.
Kapitän?
Go ahead and get him some coffee. There he goes.
Ich halte nicht mehr aus.
Get him an extra
Sehr wohl, Herr
sailor to
Kaloy.
help him out.
Jawohl.
I'm gonna stop here. Did we find any other ships coming through? Yep, I want to definitely check this out and see if this works. Interesting if it does. Down this listing. Pretty stormy up top, so it gives the guys a break at least. Forming torpedoes, he's on navigation.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloy.
Alright, we got one group that might be a U-boat.
Kurs setzen.
But we'll take a look.
Jawohl.
Anyway, it'd be nice to try this theory out. I'm gonna stay submerged since I'm close enough.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Going pretty fast.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Okay. Battery's getting pretty low, but that's okay.
Herr Kaloi. Zu Befehl. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, getting low. Turn on the vent.
Herr Kaloi. Jawohl.
What's it look like up there? Alright. Daylight. Fine. So, close here. Air's going up. Batteries are still getting low. Air's at 100%. Let's turn the ventilator off.
Jawohl.
Could have done that from the screen, but it's okay. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's go stop. Now what I want to do...
Kapitän.
See... Volume up. Over this way. If I can find the ship. Loader. If it can leave the station.
Herr Kaloi.
Moved just a second ago. Lower the volume. Come on. Might be able to do it with this. You can hear it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I can hear kind of the pulses. Got my timer started. So I'm gonna count the pulses. Let's see if this works. Turn up the sound for you guys. Okay. And okay. Turn my volume up. And let's see if this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. 22, 3. So about 23. So 23 divided by 4.10, puts me at about 5.6. You round that up, it's about 6 knots. So let's see. Let's go visually verify what he's doing. So I've heard about 5.5, 6. So I'm gonna say it went a little bit above. I may have been. If I was a second off though, it could be rounded down to 5. So we're in between 5 or 6 knots. So let's take a look. Let him come about his merry way and get in front of us. Okay, make sure torpedoes are good to go. I want to get prepared for this. I'll need them on the steers because we're breaching. Captain, get on the attack scope. We're going to time him as he's near the front of the boat. So we're looking between, I'm thinking 6. I'm going to say round up 6 knots, but if I was a second off, he's going to be 5. So it's 5 to 6 knots.
Herr Kaloi?
Check the torpedoes real quick. Alright.
Zu Befehl.
All are warmed up. Sweet. Have them on the steers then, so we don't breach.
Zu Befehl.
Draw a line here.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Gap here.
Schneller, schneller!
Okay. Let's go ahead and let the ship come along. I'm gonna time him as he gets kind of in front of the boat here. See what his speed is to see if we're right. Going for 6. But my time could have been slightly off. Close enough. Alright. We got the boat stabilized. I'm looking completely in the wrong direction. There we go. There it is. Looks like he's going 6. 4. Range. Opposite the mast here. Let's go ahead and time him now and let's see what we got. So now we're visually verifying what we listened to and see. The way he's going, I would almost say he's probably is 6 knots. Find out. We'll see how accurate this is. Dangerous to be a lone freighter out here. I'm really hoping this works. It's going to be really interesting if it does work. And here we go. Survey says. Oh, come on, wave. 5 knots. Okay, so it's rounded down. So I was a little bit off. But maybe. Let's go, for old time's sake, we'll put it at 6 because that's what we listened to. So we'll see if this works. Okay. We'll see if we get a hit. Angle of bow. 60 degrees starboard. That torpedo. Oh, really? Oh, come on.
Rohr 3, bewässern!
Well, we'll see if it hits. Dud or not. 6 knots.
Los!
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo.
Oh! There you go.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
So, I went off the data of what I listened to. Okay? I measured that at, bring this up. Visually, I measured that at 5 knots. But, listening to it, I rounded it up at 6 knots. So as you can see, still hit the target. Okay? You got angle of bow, its distance, everything. So we're good to go. So, that method does work. So, I tried it, put it to use, and went by it, for the attack for knots, and it worked. So it's just trying to get a matter of listening to the propeller and seeing if you can time the. Basically, you're listening to like the inside of the ship. It's almost like it's pulsing, like the pistons, you know, and it's vibrating and it's causing, and you're just timing those pulses. And then the formula you use to do this is you listen, you do about a 10-second interval. There are videos out there on YouTube with this, and you can listen to the pulses. And what it is you do 10 seconds, count the pulses, take the pulses, which, you know, average with these freighters, you're probably listening to about 20 to 23 pulses in 10 seconds. You're taking the 22 or 23, dividing it by 4.10. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'd have to look more into it to find out what the the formula, but divide that number by 4.10, and you're going to get a number 5.8, 5.6, and you're going to take that, round it up or round it down, depending on where it falls, and that's going to be your knots. And that's how you do the hydrophone listening check. Okay, and you can listen to see how fast a convoy or freighter is moving. Now here's the interesting thing off this. Here, the interesting thing is make sure if a ship's not starving of air or something. Okay, we're all good. Now the interesting thing here is, lost my train of thought, is if you're in a foggy day, or you're in really bad weather, or it's a really dark night, you're not going to be able to see the target very well. So this is where this kind of a check comes in very handy. Okay, so you know, it's like I've done some night attacks where I'm absolutely squinting. Let me turn the sound down here. Okay, I've done some night attacks where I'm absolutely squinting, and you can barely get a visual time on the vessel. Again, switch to your hydrophone operator and just do that simple formula or whatever like that. I'll put it down in my description for the video, and then you guys can give it a try in your games and see if it works for you. Obviously, I went by it regardless of what my the captain or whatever said, what my knots were, visually timing the ship, and scored a hit, sank a vessel. So it's up to you what you guys, how you guys want to go about that. But that's just an interesting tip and a trick you could use to help you in some of the worst weather and helping sink vessels and stuff. So again, tried it out, it worked, sank a ship, good to go. It does work, which is really interesting. I was kind of skeptical that it did, but it worked just fine. Very interesting. Okay. Sure, am I turning this on or what? All right, there you go, turn it on. All right, so another good job. Let me see what the depth is, because I want to see if I could again check shallow. $125 plus, ping deep. Just gonna see. I always want to try and see if I can check these wrecks. Okay, yeah, it's way too deep. All right. Well, that worked great. Switch diesel motors. It's a great tool to have in the toolbox for some of those faithful. Now, it took a little bit getting used to the pulses and the noise and counting them. So again, it may take a little bit of practice to try and narrow that down, but it is another interesting way to attack. Now he's warming up the torpedoes. It's fantastic. Charging the battery. He's not ever getting any sleep, so I'm just gonna have him on the radio. Maybe report. There we go. Gonna report in. Really neat. I'm glad that works. Okay. I didn't think that was gonna make it. Oh! Have another group up here. Keeping us busy today. So we'll go ahead and move on in. Don't lose track of him. Where's my intercept course? There we go. This guy. Engines. This guy definitely needs a promotion because he is very, very busy. full.
Schneller, schneller!
Run into this guy. Okay, let's get the captain of the watch here. I'm a crew member. 2.
Jawohl.
Fan that visual range.
Zu Befehl.
Alright. Should be... I'm gonna stop right about here and do a listen check. You know what? Probably apply the listening hydrophone check again, just to see if it works. Stop.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Kapitän. Jawohl.
Okay. Nice sunny day. It is April 3rd. Okay. I really love the views and graphics of this game. It's like really amazing. The sea looks amazing. The boats look amazing. And one thing I really enjoy about it is it's kind of like, it's like, you know, if you're ever into modeling or anything, it's really cool. It's almost like you're opening up the side of a model, looking at all the internal workings of the subs. You know, I love the diesel engines, compressors, everything. Thing is, I've only really been aboard one World War II submarine, and that was the USS Drum. It was an American submarine. That was really cool. I really enjoyed going to see that vessel. Alright. Listening again. For some reason, there's a bug or something where he can't sleep. So
Zu Befehl.
I'm bringing lots of coffee here to try and get him up a little bit because it increases his
Zu Befehl.
range. They're going to be nearby somewhere. There they are. Alright, so we kind of overshot them a little bit.
Bestätigt.
Go ahead and surface.
Tanks anblasen!
Okay.
Schneller, schneller!
Let's go.
Legen Sie den Kurs an!
Okay,
Ei,
surfacing the
Herr
boat.
Kaloi.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Turn on this.
Ei, Herr Kaloi.
Okay.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Captain, we're gonna get him on binoculars. Still has his crew, yep. Okay, we're gonna catch up to these guys.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Seeing any stacks anywhere?
Legen Sie
Chimney
den
stack.
Kurs an!
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Yep, general rule was to dive if you basically saw the tops of their stacks or their mast or whatever. That's about the general rule when they dive. Oh man, am I gonna have to search this whole area for these guys?
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
I'm gonna have to dive again. I'm not gonna search this whole area for these guys. Hydrophone does it better.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Alright, let's do a listen check. Oh, there, whoa, 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 whoa. Surface. Okay, we got this. Okay, we found the
Zu Befehl.
smoke trails here. Oh, close in now.
Schneller,
What we're
schneller!
looking for.
Alarm! Auf
Oh, oh, oh,
Gefechtsstation!
oh, oh. Oh, it's dark. And they're close.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Bet you they see me. I'm way too close. Hopping their horns. That's where the time compression got away from me. Oh,
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
maybe they don't. Well,
Kurs
Maybe
auf
they
diese
do.
Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
there we go.
Jawohl.
Up a little bit.
Schneller, schneller!
Buddy kind of was leaving him behind. I guess no torpedoes are warmed. Oh,
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
yep. I don't want to waste a torpedo on that. Here we go. That looks like power. Speed, does it really see? This is a bad angle to get speed. Let's see. I can switch.
Kaloi.
Listen to him. I'm thinking this is him right here. Make sure there's nothing over here. Okay. The first one must be him. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's time him real quick. Okay. Timer. Okay, we're gonna reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. About 25. So let's take 25 divided by 4.10. It's going about 6 knots. Okay. Oh, breaching a little bit. Let's see if I could time him again. Okay. Say 6 knots. Not the perfect angle, but see if we could verify this. Getting awfully close. Yeah, at the end I got about 6.097, so it'd be about 6.10. Round down 6, so that's where I'm going to put him at. Again, like I said, this angle in the shot's pretty bad, so trying to listen in and get it is probably a better method than trying to get it from like such a... Because you're supposed to do this time when they're almost completely 90 to the vessel, like where you got their longest flat side of their ship. I have stopped, right? Yeah, I think I've stopped. Yeah, you don't want to be driving around while you're trying to do this. He's almost in front of the ship. 3 knots. That's way off. Why was I listening? I wasn't listening to that guy. I think I was listening to this guy. I'm gonna go with 6. Just that's what we got on the time. Angle of bow. I'm just going with my ears on this one. 39 starboard. Seeing if it works. Just, you know, maybe it's too much, but I don't know. Set.
Rohr 1, bewässern!
Range again.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Very close. Look. And set. 300, but that's awfully cool. Go ahead. See if this works.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. 30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden.
Goes hot, straight and normal.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Treffer. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Looks like went with sound again and put it at 6 knots from listening. Correct hit. When I visually tried to do it, because I didn't have the straight flat of the ship, it was at 3 knots. That's a huge difference. That would have been a complete miss. There you go, using sound again.
Schneller, schneller!
Zu Befehl.
Surface the vessel. I do not know what that other ship was. Oh, these are... Yeah, you don't waste torpedoes on those.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Rohr 1 geladen.
That gun ought to hopefully take these guys out.
Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi? Bestätigt.
You guys on these guns? So it looks like the sound method is accurate and it works. Sunk 2 ships now based off the information provided by that, and both sunk 2 ships by it. Crack the bows off, save ammo. Down deep. Down to about 20 rounds. For a big hole in this. One more shot ought to do it, hopefully. Oh, break off. There it goes. Okay, knock the bow off that one. Speed up, let's get his buddy.
Schneller, schneller! Legen Sie den Kurs an.
17 rounds. I always fire on these ships because it just takes a few solid good shots in the area and it's done. It saves a lot of deck gun ammo. There it goes. Another one down. See some boxes over there. Maybe we can pull something up on the ship. Bye.
Kurs setzen.
Put the spotlight on.
Kapitän? Sehr wohl, Herr
Turn
Kaloi.
the spotlight on. Let's go around and see if we can do some stuff. Light.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
The all is at empty. E. Got these. Anything there? Okay, let's turn the spotlight off.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Yep, so we tried to see. Over there, there's all the debris and stuff. Survivors. Okay. Go to sleep. That is really cool that that whole thing works. Did not expect that at all.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
The only thing that I think the developers need to do, since it does work, is to put a timer
Herr Kaloi.
that's easily accessible when you're at that station. Have him radio. There we go. Still got lots of torpedoes. Jeez. Feels so good. Yep. Fill up on torpedoes. I'm running out of deck gun ammo though.
Legen
Look
Sie
at
den
this
Kurs an.
area. Control, merge. Alright, we're gonna listen again.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Let's see what we get here. Pulsed up. Oh, look, see? Foggy out today, misty. Down.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Herr Kaloi.
Okay, I'm on that. We can see.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schneller, schneller!
Tons of ships out here. Day after day after day. Make sure diesel motors are on.
Tanks anblasen! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl. Herr Kaloi.
No more of the torpedoes. It's fine. We have it ready. Much. Up. Boat again. Where these guys went.
Kapitän.
Gotta be close by somewhere.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt. Jawohl.
Schneller! Tanks anblasen!
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Close.
Kurs auf diese
If we
Koordinaten
can find
setzen.
some hook stacks here.
Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Herr Kaloi.
Oh, there's a big group. Should be 16. Okay, center.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Herr Kaloi.
Where these guys are at. Quick. Oh. Lose them.
Zu Befehl.
Legen Sie den Kurs ab. Schneller, schneller!
Go ahead, catch up, find them. This is narrowed. Okay.
Kurs setzen.
Kapitän. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Go.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Alright. Ones, go ones.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Where are these guys?
Herr Kaloi. Ei, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt.
There.
Bestätigt.
It's turned on here.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Oxygen restored.
Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
When I get about parallel for the time on. Raise it, noise. Yeah, there's a visual range. Oh. That's good. Lower that down. Up. Get on the hydrophone station.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Listen in and see what we got here. Trying a lot of listening in this time. Be one of them. Alright, we'll start the timer. Okay. 22. 22 divided by 4.10. 5.36 knots puts on about 5 knots. Here.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Stop. Let's see what we got here. Close we are. Oh, I didn't. Probably should. There we go. Buy it. Oh.
Aufseerohrtiefe.
They're ways away, but got a pretty good side of the ship here, so. If my sound is close to what I'm visually seeing here, give myself a better angle here to do this time check. Gotta warm the torpedoes up. Sound says 5. And my visual says 5. So that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm always moving at 5 knots. Both
Legen Sie den
sound,
Kurs an.
from sound and
Schneller, schneller!
sound and visually verified both at 5 knots. See if we're gonna make an attack and see if that is so. Make an attack on both those ships. Got 5.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Spot me. Pull it together.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Like such. Stop. They're warm.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
It's 2. There's 1. Power. Station. 4. Okay, we know he's at knots. Now. 6. Open. There's right again. Well. Oh, here. Oh. 34 starboard. Warmed up.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Time here. make an attack. Range him again. He doesn't really balance it. Starboard.
Rohr 1 bewässern.
Got 3.5 meters. See if this works.
Rohr 1
Los!
verbessert. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Miss.
Treffer.
Oh. Oh. He's gonna change speed.
Rohr 2 bewässern.
This is hurting again.
Rohr 2, fertig.
Angle of bow again. Another way. 6.
Los!
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Got here.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. Treffer.
Oh, right up front. He slowed down a little bit.
Minimale Schäden.
Yeah, he slowed down.
Kurs setzen.
There's range again. Speed, it hits, so let's that. When they're damaged and stuff, they're certainly not going to be going as fast as they used to be. Looks like the other one who's taking damage is up in front of him is still kind of moving along, so he looks like he might get another one too.
Zu Befehl.
Taking on a lot of water, he's down deep. They're taking some hits. Four knots. Oh. $73. Sorry. They slowed down after the hit. Getting. Come on. I got on that. Let's go for it.
Rohr 4 bewässern.
Rohr 4, fertig.
Rohr 3 bewässern.
Let it, I don't see it flooded. Alright.
Rohr 3, bewässert.
Los!
Yep.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
I missed that.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 20 Sekunden. 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Five. We'll leave it at 5.
Rohr 5. Bewässern.
Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloy. Rohr 5 bewässert. Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloy.
Which one? Which one at a time?
Los!
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. 30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden. Treffer.
Boom. I know they take him down. Let's take it 2. Little one's take it 1. Should be able to surface now. Finish the job.
Tanks anblasen.
Layer going to 5 knots.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Schneller, schneller!
Kapitän.
Flat gun. Jet gun.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Where's the indicators? Shouldn't take much. Got about 12 rounds left.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Rounds left. Come on. Looking all over. I think I got him. Here. Let's have you, man. How about I help put it down?
Herr Kaloy.
Let's do high explosive rounds. Oh, shoot it! Shoot it! Okay. Yeah. We got a couple rounds. Couple rounds remaining on the deck gun. Not enough to sink that. Maybe I can sink with anti-aircraft craft guns though.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Alright.
Herr Kaloy.
Remaining slugs we have. The remaining slugs we have in this guy. Rounds of them.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Fire the round. Alright, we're gonna put it on the flat gun.
Du Befehl. Kapitän?
Oh man, look at all the holes from that. Straight the side up there. Aircraft guns can put some holes in some ships, especially the little ones like this. There it goes. Alright. Bed. Bed. Another job today. Look. Okay, still got 4 front. No deck torpedoes. I still have 5 torpedoes left. Still enough to do a lot of damage, so still have plenty of fuel. Let me check my fuel. Galley. Good amount of food. Yeah, so remain out for some time. Still got plenty of vegetables. Have dead guns out. Black, still got plenty of that. So, yeah. Anyway, so there you have it. So today was pretty interesting because you got to use. I just tried out some of the sounds, even using the hydrophone to try and listen to the props, and it actually works. So anyway, go ahead and give it a try when you're playing the game and see what kind of results you get. But I mean, in one case, listening gave me a hit versus if I actually put 3 knots in on one ship and it told me 6. I went with 6 and it worked. I hit. So anyway, give it a shot, you guys. It could be kind of difficult to listen for the propellers and count them, and plus you'll need a separate timer. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope I'm able to contribute something to help you guys learn. And again, I'd like to thank for everybody who's subscribing. Tell me that wasn't messed up. And alright, have a good day.
Oh, blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down.